So I'm over here at the farm project. Today I'm just going to do a real quick video about deck underpinnings, I guess you might call it, or deck enclosures. We're installing in this mud pile right now because of the rain, sort of a craftsman style deck out here with a set of large stairs that comes down. I wanted to keep it kind of big and blocky, and the crosswork on the railings will be really cool looking. But what do I do down below? So I'm out here looking at all this scrap lumber and what I've got, and I want to keep that kind of blocky, clean sort of look. So here's what I'm thinking. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 4x4s and I'm going to run 4x4s all along the bottom, a 4x4 along the top, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and on the underside is actually put 1x3s with a small gap, like a 1/2 inch gap in them. Now that'll all be painted white. Everything that's upright will be painted white. Anything you walk on will be dark stained, so this should end up really cool. A crazy house that we decided not to tear down and completely gut and renovate. So this is the original house here, and then that over there is the new sunroom. You can see this didn't exist. Let me just walk around. And what we've done is we've flipped this house around. So there are columns out front, and the front is facing kind of the fields. We want the front to face the pond. So what we did is we added this big sunroom out here, and then we're going to make this the front entrance. So when you pull up, you'll actually go in here. Just makes sense. You're going to park here, go in there. So we have a nice little, I don't know if you call it a craftsman style, but it's kind of, I want to keep things different here. I want to do things different. I want to think outside the box a little bit. So the railings that I've designed, the railing system up here is going to be kind of cool when you see that done. But my contractor basically built to here. So he just built that deck as of right now. We're going to be putting KDAT. I just did a video talking about KDAT lumber and staining. So he's just going to build from here up. Well, on the bottom, I wanted to do something a little bit different. So, and I recommend you do this, go on Google and start searching around. That's all you got to do. Just look at some images and get some ideas. So I saw something similar to this and I said, it just looks too pretty and I want it rough and bulky. So here's what I did. There were a couple spare 6x6s that we had sitting up here. So what I did, because this is all bolted into the house, there is no support. There was no support here. So I had my guy cut, and it's just kind of a fake support, even though it is a support. I had him put one here. There wasn't one here. Then what I'm doing is on the other side, this is a mess out here. On the other side, I had him put one over there as well too, because there wasn't one over there. Now these are all to code. They're poured cement. They're on braces. Then I think this explains it best. I said, let's make a bulky shadow box. So we put a 4x4, which I had extra of, and I put a 4x4 here, and then we put 1x4s with a space on it. And I'll tell you what, I'm really liking that. I'm really liking that. All right, so Mark's over here, and he's getting close to finish up, but I want to show you, I got to leave, but I want to show you what the front of it looks like at least. So here's what it looks like on the front. And you can see just, I mean, it's just, I'm so glad we thought about this, that shadow box. So we got nice bulky timbers all around it, and then behind that we've got the 1x4s, and just really like that. When the stairs come down here, we can also do the same thing on the side of the stairs and actually come in and slide if we wanted to, or just leave them open. So when you see all of that painted white, it's going to be really cool looking. Now I know someone's going to say, well, how do you get up under there? I really don't need to get up under there, but the way that we install this, I had them only put 2 screws on those 4x4s. So if we need to, we can actually unscrew and remove a whole panel and then have access underneath. If you needed access underneath or wanted to use it for storage, all you'd have to do is put hinges on one of those so that it opens and closes. You could do that too. One of my commitments on this project is to do a few things completely different. In other words, get some ideas, but don't copy, and have some unique stuff on this property. That's a good example. Some of the beam work we're getting ready to do inside is going to be the same way, so hit that subscribe button. And sometimes I post stupid stuff up to the my Instagram page, so check my Instagram page too. I think that's about it. Talk to you later. I'll see you later this week. Doc.